Well, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm setting it up. I'm setting up. I know all y'all, your little holidays. It's understandable, but it's no holiday for me. So, what I'm about to say, it's gonna be in a couple of maybe the 2 or 3 part series. And some things I'm gonna say, you're probably not gonna like it, but I'm not here for that. I got a few things, 3 books here. I'm going to address a few things. Before I address a few things, I want to first of all, we gotta give the creator his due respect. Let's start off as we always do. The sun rises. Good evening. Aman. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. Even though it's late at night, and yes, once again, the ancestors woke me up. Okay, so the ancestors woke me up because whether I like it or not, I've got to get it off here. Now, when you hear me talking, you're going to hear me talking. It might sound a little weird to some of y'all, but this is the way it goes. This is what happens. So, the ancestors told me this. I have a 4-part conversation that I'm going to have, but because of time consuming, it's going to be broken up. The first thing I'm going to be talking about, I have the book Shahrazad Ali. I have both books. The first book is called The Black Man's Guide to Understand the Black Woman. The second book I have is The Black Woman's Guide to Understand the Black Man. Now, of course, these books is not new. I know that, but one thing I do know, the book works. The books work. Now, the book only works unless you apply it. You understand that? Unless you apply from your heart, your spirit, your mind. Because if you are an individual, egotistical, I don't care if you're a man or woman, you're egotistical, you're selfish, you think if it's all about your world, you're sustained about your behavior, and you got a behavior problem. You're not going to be in no relationship because you don't know how to be humble. You don't know how to be humble. And I'm going to tell you one thing. Listen, it's not to disrespect none of y'all, but it takes, to be in a relationship, it takes guidelines. You got to have guidelines. Not for you to give somebody guidelines. It's for you to have guidelines for yourself. Do you understand that clearly? You must have guidelines for yourself. How much can you take from your mate? How much patience you have? Okay? Number 2, you claiming that you love your mate so much, but you don't respect him or her. Okay? Some of y'all want to sit there and go, oh my goddess, or my God, or my king or queen, however you want to call it. All these titles are names. Names of confidence. That's all it is. Okay? A lot of y'all take these names that we put on ourselves out of content. Okay? Here we're in modern times. But we use these names for confidence, to grow spiritual, enlightenment with force. Some people don't use these names at all. But if you are going to represent yourself in these type of matters, you got to learn certain things. Because what I find out is that so many of our people probably don't realize how damaged you are psychologically. If you don't straighten yourself out, you can never be in a relationship. You don't know how to be in a relationship. You don't know how to behave in a relationship. You just don't know how to, you don't know. So psychologically, you are messed up. Those who are in a relationship and you having problems in a relationship, it's because you don't know how to sustain in a relationship. Now, I recommend these books, The Black Woman Guide to Understand the Black Man. It's going to take a lot more than that to read this book, but it's a help. It will help you it's a guideline book, okay? Shahrazad Ali, she's been around for a long time. And what I find out, a lot of women don't really like taking heed to what she's saying. Like, y'all want to know, if you want to see some of her documentaries, she's on Hidden Colors. That's how I discovered her, on Hidden Colors a couple of years back. I discovered her. And then I started downloading on YouTube, and just miraculously, Shahrazad Ali, just one of the great goddesses in my point of view. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta humble yourself when you listen to some of her work. Because some of you women, you're not gonna do that. Because some of you women really are bullheaded. And you don't want to be humble. You act like if you break this wall down of being bullheaded, that the man's going to destroy you. Or if you were in a relationship and you had a man to destroy you, psychologically, you probably never want to bring that wall down. Now, men, here Shahrazad Ali has this book with the black man's guide to understand the black woman. Now, she has several different points here, just like she has several points in the other book. I want to read some of these different points. It doesn't matter if I got points here for the woman to understand the black man, but this is for the men. So certain points. We need to stop trying to understand. It's not about us. It's not about us as selfishness. And like, the woman, she's not your mommy. She's not your mother. She's your woman. She's your goddess. She's your heaven. She's everything to you. I mean, this is what you say. And if you say this, do you believe it? Let's read some of these points. This book is for every black man in America. All the guessing is over. Find out. Why? To give the black woman one last chance before dating a white woman. Ooh. How her mother affects her relationship. And this, I know, I got daughters. How her low self-esteem manifests. Why she hates her own hair. Why she dresses like she does. Why black women are rejected by black men. What her real value is. Why she hides her true feelings. Why she's so jealous and distrustful. Remember that. What pregnancy really means to her. Why she lies so much. Remember that, guys. Remember, what makes her different from other women? All this others, mind-blowing answers to make your life easier. Now, boys, I can get this book. We can read this book together. I don't do that. What I want you to do is get the book. Anytime I show books and things like that, I show books so you could buy it. Buy the book. Do your own research. I'm giving you a push. You understand? I'm giving you a little push. Number 2, you want some guidelines? I know you women saying out there, oh, you're going to read some guidelines. Because some of y'all, I can sense that it's really drilling your head. I can sense it drilling your head. You're going to read about us. What about them? See, that's the problem with the black Nubian race. This inside battle, it's heavy. It's so deep. You talk about how you love black men. You talk about how black men, how you love black women. But you truly got an inside war. Y'all really have an inside war. And if you think you're going to make it, you know what I'm saying, in the future, some of y'all are mistaken. You need to reevaluate yourself. Both of you, both. I notice I don't see nobody, you don't uplift your mate. You don't put your mate on Facebook. You don't put your mate on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You don't really claim your woman as a goddess. I know some of you women don't even claim your husband. You talk about your family and all these things, but you don't claim nothing. You don't show anything of your husband. Yet some of you women don't show anything about your man. It's like everything is you. Literally. I mean, it's little hidden secrets. You start to understand where things is coming from. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is my point of view. Like I said, you might not like what I'm doing here now, but you know, it's just the truth. And when you're on my page, it is the truth. And if you don't like it because it's too raw, you can't handle it, I always tell everybody, move on. Because there's millions of billions of people around the world. I don't have time to hold people's hand. Okay? When I express myself and I put these things out there, I put it out there for a reason. It's for you to get an understanding. I'm just a messenger. You understand? Because in reality, people only going to follow you to a certain degree. They're not going to follow you all the way. Because the minute you make a mistake in their mind, they jump a ship. That's reality. I'm just a messenger. That's why, you know, I don't have a problem. I got 1 or 2 or 3 different people watching my post, my videos. And most people like to watch this in the background to see what you're going to do anyways. But I'm going to read the woman's guide, the black woman's guide to understand the black man. The black woman's response. Every black man in America should read this book with his son to give them sense of culture, truth, and pray they get the message. I was waiting on this book because I wanted revenge. I wanted to get the brothers back, but after reading it, I forgot all about my anger and I just wanted help. Did you hear that? Did you understand that? And this woman stating she want revenge. Revenge of, because some individual or maybe a couple of dudes did something nasty to her. Did something disrespectful to her. You understand? We got to be careful on how we treat our woman. According to time consumers, I'm going to have to stop this. This is going to be part 2. Because I'm also putting this on YouTube. I'm Chocolate AMUN-RA. This is the night message. Ancestors woke a brother up again. Yo, peace. Part 2's coming up.